we're going up to Unst for a weekend in a holiday house. So it's a little house called the Boatman's cottage, which is at Burrafirth. So it's near the beginning of the walk for Hermaness, which I've posted a video about before, the Hermaness walk, and it's kind of on the shores of Burrafirth, so I'll show you when we get there. But it's a beautiful little cottage. It's called the Boatman's cottage because it was associated with the lighthouse at Hermaness. So the lighthouse up at Hermaness was one of the Stevenson lighthouses in Shetland. So it was built by the famous Stevenson family, and it's the most northerly lighthouse in the UK. And it's on an off-lying rock. So to get to that off-lying rock, you had to take a boat across. So the boatman lived in the cottage that we're staying in, and he would ferry kind of goods and equipment and lighthouse keepers back and forth from Burrafirth up to Muckle Flugga, up to the lighthouse. So that's where we're staying this weekend. We've got a couple of things planned, but I've still not looked at the map to kind of decide what walks we're going to do. Enjoy our weekend in Unst. Good side. Okay, so we're at Burrafirth and my old enemy the wind is back, so who knows how the audio will be, but the cottage has got absolutely stunning views. So we're looking out across Burrafirth, and behind me, that direction is Hermaness, so that's where the Hermaness walk starts, and the cottage, there's a lighthouse here too. It's part of an art installation. There's quite a few of them dotted around the north, and the cottage is here, so that's where we're staying. So just the panorama around, see that tiny hut. So yeah, absolutely incredible views from here. So this area of Burrafirth and all of these buildings are associated with Muckle Flugga Lighthouse. So the lighthouse was built by the Stevenson family, and it's out at the point, the most northerly part of Shetland. And they had a shore base here at Burrafirth. So these are the lighthouse buildings and the cottage that the boatman stayed in. And the boatman was responsible for shipping the lighthouse keepers, but also all their goods and any equipment just around the headland there. And of course later we have a helipad, so in the kind of the latter years that the lighthouse was manned by a keeper, and then they would bring them in by helicopter. And so the lighthouse itself, Muckle Flugga, is still maintained by the National Lighthouse Board, so they still go back and forth, but there's no lighthouse keeper that's based there. So just having a bit of a walk around, and you can see I'll spin around again in a minute and show you the views at the other side. So again we have the cottage here, and then up there is the Burrafirth beach. So I'll turn around and show you that too. So we'll just zoom in. It's a beautiful sandy beach with a loch of cliff behind it. So what a place! Just gonna say hello.
Hi everybody.
Yeah, Mother's cooking. What's Mother cooking? Ooh, it's in cheese!
Yeah, it's dips.
Oh, nice!
I've got some pickled herring.
Ooh, is to be making pickled herring?
Yep.
Let's sample it.
It's not been opened yet.
Okay, we'll taste test it. So how did you create the pickled herring?
Well, I put the herring, made a brine.
Some of the seafood.
Yeah.
Put the herring in a brine overnight, and then I cut it up, and it's been marinating for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Nice. So we're gonna try it.
Well, we try it on biscuit.
Okay. Now this is Ronald,
Hi,
Mr. Biscuit. In Shetland people have nicknames, and his nickname is Biscuit. So he's going to come in here and try some of the pickled herring.
Oh, pickled herring.
We're making a Patreon video.
Oh, lovely.
Pass a plate so do we just dip all over it.
Let's not be uncouth, Ronald.
There we go.
Okay.
And I do not like the seafood.
What's the door?
Right, this is sample it.
Is it good? That's a...
I do not like
Is
seafood.
it really?
That's lovely.
Biscuit, you eat this seafood.
I know.
Right,
I'll
go on.
try a
Nobody
piece.
eats Shetland.
I'll try a piece. Let's try a piece. one. I'll go with that big dindering bit.
Want a seaweed crust?
It's good.
Right, so it's safe for me to try it. Oh, I get the piece with onion on it too.
Having issues with the light levels in here. Good?
It actually
It is good. No, it is good. Well done, Mother. Keep up the good work.
I wish I wrote down the recipe.
Did you not write down the recipe?
No.
So we cannot share the recipe with patrons.
No, and it was a kiss that I just kind of looked to see what was in the cupboard.
Ah, I'm glad you didn't tell me that before I ate it. And we've got some homemade jam that was kindly left here. Local butter. And Mum, there's rustling.
Sorry.
She's not got the hang of this. Bannocks. Bannocks are a traditional kind of flatbread. They're delicious. The wires, Mum.
Hold on, see. This is a good chair for knitting.
Is it a good chair for knitting? And what are we knitting?
Knitting a jumper.
And is this hand spun? Oh, nice. Very nice.
A mackerel? Oh.
Can we get a knitting demonstration?
Later on.
Okay. We'll get a non-alcoholic beer.
All at the same time, otherwise something goes wrong. And it's usually the cooking.
See it, I'm fine.
And Ronald, what are you doing, sitting with idle hands?
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Well, Lord.
Ronnie's been learning all about rocks tonight. What are the 3 types of rocks that we get, Ronnie?
Igneous, sedimentary, and the other one.
Elementary.
Metamorphic.
And I thought they slate with sedimentary. Maybe started with sedimentary.
It started as sedimentary.
I'm not kidding.
And then it was
Okay.
metamorphosed.
Exactly. So it's no sedimentary.
So we've come to Unst this weekend to argue about the finer details of sedimentary rock
I just hate being right.
and knit. This is a perfect place for photography.
The weather could be wonderful now. Aye.
Every time I get the camera out, they disappear. Yeah, a diver.
This is full of cormorants and shags because there's so much feeding to them here.
Yeah. Look at the Burrafirth beach, it's just stunning. So this is the closest beach to where we're staying, and we're staying just around the corner. Is this not just the most idyllic spot? Watching all the birds in the water. There was an otter, which I've lost. And all you can hear are all the lambs, because they've been taking all the lambs and separating them from their mammy sheep. So that's all the mammy sheep up on the hill bleating, and the lambs are in pens there, so they'll be getting ready to go to market. So peaceful. And this morning we were watching the harbour porpoise that just came right in here. And then the beach tucked in over there. And the walk for Hermaness starts up there. So it's pretty special. A very, very nice day. Okay, so we are here and we're gonna go, there's a track that runs up here. I'm gonna go and have a look and see what's up that track. I think. It turns out that the road is not suitable for vehicles.
Yeah, wait, pass it to me.
What did I have to do, Lena?
Pass it to me.
I had to reverse
No,
all the way back down the hill.
Mom! I hate you!
Yeah. Yeah. Almost at the beach. I zoomed in. I'm hopeless. Whee! Out, out, out. That's better. Nearly at the beach, you can hear the sea and lots of field mushrooms, which I think we'll collect a bucket once we realise that the rabbit's not going to be caught. Somebody fishing on the beach. Beautiful. We saw loads of trout jumping in the sea. Perfect beach, and accommodation there. Amazing.